I fumble lines, you read them right. Your eyes lit up the darkest night. My hands were shaking, voice unsure, but your smile opened every door, every door, every door. What was locked isn't locked anymore. Every door, every door. You're the key I was searching for. I built my walls brick by brick. Your laugh tore through like dynamite quick. I try to hide behind my pride, but your light reached the place I deny. How do you do it? How do you know? You take my chaos and let it flow. Ooh, every door, every door. What was locked isn't locked anymore. Every door, every door. You're the key I was searching for. I thought the world was small and tight. You turned my windows into flight. 100 paths I never knew. Every door leads me back to Every crew's got a snake, slithering slow. Every gang hides a ghost, a shadow they know. The knife cuts the deepest when it's a friendly hand. Trust turns to quicksand, you can't even stand. There's always a Judas waving your flag, smiling wide while they plant the track. Be careful of wolves dressed up in blue. The sheep are silent, but the wolves are cruel. They whisper like friends, their teeth in disguise. Sweet honey words, but venom in their lies. The tighter the circle, the sharper the blade. Your trust is the currency they've already paid. Watch the shadows, they dance in the glow. It's the ones in the light who deal the low blow. Eyes wide open, don't let them be guided. Wolves in wool wear the deadliest smile. There's always a Judas waving your flag, smiling wide while they plant the track. Be careful of wolves dressed up in wool. The sheep are silent, but the wolves are cruel.
Hello? Hello, Christy. Hello, Stormy. Hello, Tanika. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Angie. Hello, Danny. Hello, Blueberry. Hello, Tanika. Hello, Aspen. Hello, Deborah. Hello, V-Love. Hello, MG. Happy Martin Luther King's Day. Hello, Polo. Hello, Dorsey. Hello, Chili Peppa. Hello, Ali Mali. Hello, Buzzball. Hello, Jewel Kitchen. Hello, NG. Hello, Spirit Girl. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. So happy to see everyone. So today was a day. Why is it always a day? Why do I never come being like, today was such a relaxing day? No, 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 no. I woke up this morning, okay? And well, I'm gonna say Lady Latisha, but clearly it's Danny, filled out new paperwork. And I'm just like, hello, grandma of girl. And I'm just like, oh, Jésus, Marie Joseph, it's so boring. So I had to like she literally sent like five new shit. And I hate it because so many of them are just repeating the same shit over and over and over again. And to my big surprise, she has now decided to try to dismiss the case. Just to remind everyone, me and Lady Tisha we're going to trial in 2 days. But she's trying to dismiss it. And I'm just like, okay, okay, whatever. Knock yourself out. Like, at the same request where she's asking to dismiss the case, she's also asking to strike most of my exhibit. And I'm just like, I don't know when is the deadline. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow. I don't know. Okay, but I'm just like, oh my god, bitch, are you so reason? Lady Tisha was getting big confidence on VJ and that chat. I'm not surprised. Like the people in that chat are basically just reunited and their hate of me. Like that's the point of Vampire's Goddess like channel is to hate on me. That's why you see such bizarre people there. Like you're gonna see RC, that's clearly an Avenger, and then you're gonna see Plotter, who is also in Teddy's chat saying, "Good luck with your lawsuit against Danny." And I'm like, if you smoke, anyhow. So, am I surprised that they were comforting Lady Latisha? No. And like I said, I hope that it brings them joy to lie to her. Like, what do you want me to say? I'm like, yo, she already tried to dismiss the case when it was actually a normal moment. Now she's trying now. Okay. She want to fill out a bunch of bullshit. Okay. She wants to say that my exhibit are not real. Okay. Like I'm not the one in trial. Like that's the thing with Danny because that's the only way she can be. She doesn't know how to give argument because hello Pharisee, she never has to how to say this. She never has to justify herself. When she does something fucked up, she just turns it on you. But it doesn't work in court. So for her, like all she's doing is trying to go after me and try to make it seem like, yo, Madgie, Madgie, Madgie. And I'm like, listen, bitch, the situation is not complicated. Plotter block you, Ollie Molly. Hello, Teresa. Leave Plotter be. He is clearly mentally unwell. And like I said, do I give a fuck that Plotter, Polly, or Luna's Blade are like bigging up Lady Latisha? They should be ashamed of themselves. They're the one who gave me money to sue the bitch. So if that's what they want to do, be like, oh, you know, the money we gave to Madgie, the hundreds of dollars that we gave to her to sue you. Well, we are sure you're gonna win against our contribution. Like, what the like, be stupid. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, it ain't my money at the end of the day. They're the one who made it possible for me to sue Lady Letitia. I didn't have the means to sue her. I didn't even know my right. I'm Canadian. Who gave me the money? Those idiots. Hello, cute and mighty. So those idiots did it. They can continue to do what they want to do. Me, or the only thing I find funny is that the asshole who gave me the money to sue Lady Letitia are now, Lady Letitia, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna be great, you're gonna be fine, you're gonna be great. And I'm like, okay, she wouldn't be in that situation if it wasn't for you, but okay. So all good for me. I ain't got no fuck to give. So yeah, like they did what they needed to do. They gave me the money to do what I wanted to do. Now they can go and literally do what they want to do. It was RC and others. Well, the one that are bigging up Lady Atisha that would have ever been in my chat and gave me money to sue her. I hope they realize how fucking stupid they look right now. But hey, who am I to judge? I don't judge people. So yeah, basically, she is trying to, like I said, trying to say that, oh, I didn't like, even though I sent the Google AdSense revenue, okay, I literally sent the paper showing the paper that already sent to the court because I needed to prove, remember, that I paid taxes in America. So the taxes are there on the paper. So I already sent the Google AdSense. So the argument they keep on being obsessed with is basically that it's about my terminated channel, and I'm like, this is not about anything. Like, get the fuck out of my face, okay? This is about what Lady Atisha did. I don't even understand. You know what? One of the crazy things that they're trying to actually do also is to act as if Lady Atisha only struck me one time, which doesn't even make sense. Everyone knows Lady Atisha struck me multiple times. And the contrary, Lady Atisha came on panel saying that she knew she struck me multiple times. And she said she was going to say oopsie doopsie when we got to the court. Like, Lady Atisha cannot, what are they even talking? Like, Danny, because the thing is, Danny's filled out a bunch of strike for Lady Latisha and Auntie Pick Me. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck that she was your representative as long as you're the owner, which is shown on the copyright strike, which Danny one time, and I pointed it out. One time, Danny struck me using that song on her own channel, and that's when I said, "Oh, she really doesn't like Lady Atisha because now there is two different proper owner of the song." That's literally what I said. Danny never struck me for that song, except on the 21st of August, because when it happened, I started laughing and saying, "Oh yeah," like that's literally why she did that bogus ass contract. And that contract, you see that they both can strike me with it. Like, what is she talking about? I've always acknowledged when she struck me. I've always acknowledged when Lady Atisha strikes me. Like, the madness of saying that Lady Atisha only struck me one time and it didn't even work is batshit crazy. Like, she's so weird. And she's asking for things that don't even exist, which is fucking stupid. Like, I literally had to just send the community guideline guidebook to the court, because I was just like, why are you asking for a report of strike? I'm like, bitch, you and I both know there is no report of strike. YouTube sends you an email when you get a strike. Like, Insanity. Like insanity has entered the chat. I'm like, this is so stupid. Like, I did give her a compliment yesterday for that one argument that she gave. And that was like the one that would say, I see the thought process. I see the brain behind it. But the fact of saying that, oh, Lady Atisha only struck me one time is stupid. We all know that Lady Atisha struck me multiple times. Like, it's not a mystery. Like, what are they gonna do? Are they like, does she want? No, no, no. They have the right to have my exhibit. Okay. Like, this is not a secret. I have to show my exhibit. It's not like a gotcha. Hello, Chicago girl. No, now what she's trying to do is to strike them out of the lawsuit. One, Teddy and Kimi, the case was always going to be longer because it's federal. Federal is for more money. One, two. Federal is more hard on the plaintiff than the defendant. And it's for way more money than what I'm suing for. So that's why it's long. But let's be clear. Kimi is at this to get another default. And Danny is wearing the court patience so thin with her bullshit. So I'm just like, listen, suing people is long. Suing people is long. It's, even when you go to small claim, it takes months. So when it's federal, it may take years. But yeah, no, like it's Teddy and Kimi are doing what they need to do. They both are getting what they need to from Danny. Like Teddy, the case is, well, you're not served, supposedly. You keep on crying, you ain't served. Then give your identity so that you can be served. That is where Teddy's case is when I'm reading it. Okay, that is what I understand. After that, Kimi's case is, well, the court gave her the right to do alternative services. Danny is not going to answer. So Kimi is going to ask for another default. And the court is going to grant it to her. And then Danny is going to again say that she wasn't served. So either the default is going to stick or they're going to ask her to reveal her identity so she can be actually served. Like, that's the thing with the alternative method. Danny can argue that it's not really proper and shit. That's the weakness of it. And she is really abusing that. Danny is not a fighter. Like, she doesn't have any defense. She can only offense when she fight, which is why when you are like giving her blow, she doesn't know what to do. Nothing is done overnight, which is why when I see Danny, like literally me and Lady Atisha, we're going to court in 2 days and she wants to strike the loss. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you actually doing? This is stupid. Like, this is all stupid. Like, she already knows how to remove that shred from Lady Atisha. She's the one who doesn't want to do it. That's on her. Lady Atisha is responsible for her own action. I'm suing Lady Atisha for her own action because she is the dumbass who accepted that Danny used her channel to strike me. And I know now she's trying to blame Danny. And I'm like, it is too late. You already gave your consent. Your name is as the owner. Shut your bitch ass up. Prove the song is yours and shut your bitch ass up. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm like, yo, the only thing you can do to prove that you didn't commit fraud is show that you fucking own the song. No, your stupid ass contract that has 1,000 like fault in it is not gonna work. Like, this contract is actually fucking stupid. First of all, no third party. Second of all, how the fuck do we know when that shit was signed? Third of all, why does it say that it is effective on July and then later on it says it's effective on November? This is clearly a ChatGPT contract. And let's be clear, ChatGPT should be used to help you when you are writing something. But you are the person writing the shit. So what I do, for example, if you go to ChatGPT and you want it like, really professional and beautiful, you write, tell that dumb whore that I have the right to sue her, even though she is in fucking denial. Tell that dumb bitch that I have the right to do so. And then ChatGPT is like, okay, we shall not write dumb bitch, but we will write it like this. Because at the end of the day, those are my arguments. I speak French. Writing those fucking pages and pages in English would be fucking hell for me. But let's be clear, I know my law. It's my evidence. Unlike Lady Atisha and Danny, who literally, I think, just tell ChatGPT, there, right. I'm like, no, bitch. Okay, it's supposed to be your argument. Jesus Christ, and you're supposed to read after it. ChatGPT makes mistake. But yeah, no, like they already her stupid ass contract didn't look freaking legitimate. Yo, I would be like literally writing, like, let me show you an example. Exactly. It doesn't even make sense. So yeah, let me show you what I write on ChatGPT. Is that the one? Yes, that's the one. So let's say this is the argument. I write that. So I put up the argument and then I write, well, that is clearly bullshit. Which you cannot write in a real legal document, right? I provided Google AdSense full original email. My creator logs are not up for defense to see. How about defendant stop like acting like I am the one on trial when her dumbass is the one on trial? You cannot write that, right? You cannot write that, right? But you understand my argument, right? And I never said. So those are my argument when I'm like, no, it's bullshit. I provided Google AdSense and full original email, and my creator studio log are not up for defendant to see. Oh yeah, the contract is fake do. And when her dumbass is the one on trial. Like I said, you're not supposed to write that. And even though ChatGPT is gonna write what I mean, because you see, they're gonna be like, well, yes, the full original email have been already submitted. Plaintiff has produced official like it's nice. They're gonna put it nicely. But at the end of the day, those are my argument. Those are my evidence. Those are my reasoning. There is no fucking way ChatGPT is gonna decide what I write. I just cannot write your dumbass is the one and your dumbass is the one in trial, not me. So ChatGPT is practical, but never believe that ChatGPT can replace you, replace your reasoning, replace your research, and don't believe ChatGPT will write everything well, because ChatGPT sometimes they're like, oh, what do you mean? And then they write bullshit. Exactly like what happened with the contract of Lady Atisha and Danny, with the effective in November and then effective in July and then effective when my ass is ready. So yeah, let's be clear. ChatGPT is an excellent tool, really practical, really awesome. It's a tool. It's a pen, okay? It's a pen. It's paper. You're still the one that has to do everything. Like it's a pen. It's a gum. Okay, it's just It's just something there to help you. It cannot replace you. It cannot replace a lawyer, for example. Okay? The lawyer told me what law are in effect. I cannot ask ChatGPT, hey, as a Canadian, what are my rights? ChatGPT ain't a fucking lawyer. It's a tool. Pelican Bay, pretty sure that was what Kimi called Lady Latisha. So yeah, it's a tool. It's a really practical tool, especially when English ain't your first languages. Sometimes I can literally just write it on in French and it's just gonna translate it for me. Like me and ChatGPT, like I'm like, yeah, that's my bestie, man. That's my like secretary. That's my receptionist. So yeah, it is really sad that Lady Atisha, I don't think she ever went and saw her lawyer. She should have. Like that's why I insisted for her. I was like, I hope you go see a lawyer because a lawyer cannot be replaced. You need a lawyer to know your right. You need a lawyer. Like there is literally nothing else you can do about that. You need a lawyer to consult. If you don't want to, build the whole shit, you need at least to consult a lawyer to know your right. Like that doesn't make how she's acting, believing Danny like that makes no sense to me. Hello, Yaya. Hello, Pammy Pam. I'm just like, listen, the first of all, first of all, Lady Atisha will not be able to remember all the bullshit Danny is saying because Danny is like her talent is wasting time and trying to overload you with a bunch of word and information to make it seem like there is so much information. That's the two things she has. She's a master gaslighter. Lady Atisha is not a good gaslighter. Like, she's just not. Like, Danny will say things that I know are pretty stupid. But if you are like, you lose focus for 5 seconds, you can become so fucking lost. Like she's trying to make my case seem so complicated. I have to always repeat to the judge. The case is simple. She put up 9 strike on my channel. It affected my revenue. It was fraud because she doesn't own the song. That is the case. The case can be summarized in literally 5 sentences. But Danny will make it seem like I said, the gaslight. I'm like, damn, you're good. And she makes you go on the defensive because, like I said, she's always like, what about this, that, this, that, this, that? And I'm like, yo, the real question is, you need to prove to me that your fucking stupid ass contract is a real contract because I'm going to ask you to prove that this contract is a real ass contract. You're gonna tell me and explain to me how this is a real contract. You're gonna tell me and explain to me where is the license for Danny to have the right to even sign that stupid ass contract. So, and yet I am not striking the contract. I'm not asking to dismiss it because I am aware that this should be dismissed or this should be destroyed and trial. But Danny is a coward, a gaslighter, a manipulator. Skills Lady Atisha doesn't have. So will she remember all the gaslight Danny is going to say? Probably not. Because when I say, at the end of the day, Lady Atisha is more honest than Danny. Danny will lie without even blinking. Like the lie she's just gonna lie with no problem. But Lady Atisha is not a master gaslighter. So she's not going to be like, yeah, I only struck her once. She knows she struck me multiple times. Like, it doesn't even make sense. That's why she gave that Danny her consent on video online when she said she has the right to do anything that she wants to do. Danny has the right to do anything that she wants. Like, what is happening right now? Like, when I saw that argument, my only reaction was, well, that's really Danny. Eh? Danny be lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and lying and lying some more, which I believe is kind of impressive. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about with the lawsuit. I am just annoyed that now I'm just feeling like she's wasting my time and making me have to fill out more paperwork for no fucking reason. I'm just like, yo, the trial is literally in 2 days. Can we just go to trial and then if you win, you win. If I win, I win. Like, what is this? Like, what is this? I never tried to strike any argument that she put up because I'm gonna win and I don't give a fuck because I know I'm gonna win because she has nothing. Only stupidity and gaslight. That's the only tool she has. And Lady Atisha only tool is to say oopsie doopsie. So yeah, if Lady Atisha is comfortable perjuring her stupid ass again, she thinks Danny is her lawyer. Danny is not her lawyer. It's like when people were telling me that I never used the $1,000 for a lawyer. I used it to pay to, I don't know what the fuck they were saying, but I asked Donut. Donut is really good in law. Okay. I believe that he's really smart. But at the end of the day, I am Canadian and he's not a lawyer. So to add to that would ask me to trust Donut above all everyone. And I'm like, that makes no sense. I trust no one that much. I would have always went to my own lawyer because I don't trust people. Like, it's simple. It's not complicated. I did go see a lawyer, which is why I know my right. Which is why I'm like, wow, Lady Atisha didn't even go see a lawyer. And that I think is her worst mistake. Like, she should have gone and seen a lawyer. Well, first of all, she should have just not committed fraud. That would have been great if she would just have not committed fraud. That would have been awesome. But if you must commit fraud, at least go see a lawyer to defend your ass. Danny is not a lawyer. Danny is a gaslighter. Danny is a liar, but Danny ain't a lawyer, and Danny don't know the law. Okay, because she literally tried to use law that was just like, oh, shut your bitch ass up. Okay, I can literally just Google the law and then literally just do a rebuttal. That is not that hard. I don't know who do you think you're effing with. Oh my god. So yeah, really stupid thing that is going on. I hope. Well, after the trial, I will probably go live the same day because I took off. Obviously, it's like in the morning. I'm not gonna go work. I'm just annoyed because I'm like, yo, I'll come back from work and I have to do like 24 pages of bullshit. So annoying and exhausting. Now, let's talk about what's going on and the discovery. Put the one in the chat if you saw the video from today. Because like I said, now I'm really looking into, now we are in the season of Nosy Ho for the moment. Like, we are in the season of Nosy Ho for the moment. Yeah, Victoria. So yeah. Because like I said, to understand how we fucking got here, we need to understand so much, guys. Do you feel your brain is licking, like leaking out of their orbit like me. Oh, and another thing, Danny, while studying really hard for her exam, is striking everyone from me to Cups to Teddy, and I'm like, you need to chill, okay? Jesus Christ, don't you have exam? Aren't you busy? So yeah, I don't know why she stopped being busy and now she's striking people left, right, and center like a crazy person. And I'm like, you cannot keep the past hidden. Yes, now I'm doing a little detour with Nosy Ho and everything because at the end of the day, it all road lead to her. Because I firmly believe that at the end, the spoiler, spoiler alert, I believe Danny is one of Tasha K's attack dog. Like this is all connected. Like I believe Tasha K has her attack dog, but Tasha K is also the attack dog of other celebrity. Like it's like a chain of attack dog who are all defending someone that is higher than them. Like the baby YouTuber defend the big YouTuber defend the celebrity, and the celebrity is doing shit, I guess. So that's why you need to understand where Nosy Ho come from because Nosy Ho was going after Tasha K, Nicki Minaj. So there. Already, she's going after Nicki Minaj. So then Nicki Minaj attack dog goes after her, Tasha K. Then she goes after Tasha K and Monica. Then they send their own attack dog, which is Danny, down the rabbit hole. All of those people. My bestie, that's my bestie. Come, baby, come, baby. Come, baby, come, baby. If you have the time, of course. Yeah, no, no, no. That's why I'm like, you need to understand like the chain of attack dog. Because Jag attacks celebrity. Celebrity send attack dog. Tasha K. Jag attack Tasha K. Tasha K send her attack dog against Jag, which is Danny. So to understand the why the attack dog is attacking, you need to understand who the attack dog is working for. Who is the attack dog working for? And if people are wondering why is Nosy Ho not talking about anything anymore, why? Because Nicki Minaj won and Nicki Minaj. Hello, Cass.
Hey Madgie, hey girl, how you doing, girl?
I saw that you were struck, my love. Was it while you were live?
Yes.
I have the 7 day. Ah, it's okay. We all have to go through that at least 5 or 10 times a month.
Yeah, I mean, well, it ain't nothing new to me. They did that to me in 2021, but people didn't believe me when I was saying it. They were saying I was, making things up, you
What?
know. Yeah, they were
What?
saying that, yeah, that I was like, I don't know, like when you heard the video and the people kept saying all her videos are private, but now as you can see, somebody who's going through it, right? You have to put your videos on private because they're trying to take your channel down. So if you
Yes.
don't private your videos, they're gonna go look through videos, they're gonna find something that they could strike or make up something clearly and then
Yeah,
try to
make
take
up
your
something
channel.
a lot.
Yeah, so that's
No,
why
you
yeah.
don't private. Fuck privating the live. Fight it. Fight
Yeah.
every video. Like now that's what I'm doing with her. I'm like, I'm done with your bullshit. Okay, like
Yeah.
go strike it. Strike it. You when I sue you, it just helped me.
Yeah.
The more
I mean, I
strikes she gives
agree.
you, the more you can sue her.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, they're only proving what I was saying is that this is a
There.
coordinated effort to silence me, to intimidate me, and they're proving that they're working together because
Yeah,
down the rabbit hole struck my live, but um Shaky struck a video that I did 3 months ago, right before Down the Rabbit Hole struck the live. So they both struck me last night.
damn. No, those two, they're so connected.
Right. It's like you're
Hmm.
proving exactly what I'm saying, because how ironic is that you're striking my video, and then she also goes and find a video to strike, which is the video been up for 3 months, and you just decide to
Not a
strike it.
coincidence. It's not a coincidence. They want to
Yes,
take your
right.
channel.
Right. It's no coincidence at all.
They
So
want
I
to take your
mean,
channel. They're
they
cute
definitely
though.
yeah, they definitely want to try. I see it. It's a strong effort that they're going at for sure.
Mhm. A for effort.
Yeah, they get the A for effort, which is, I mean, I just hope that, I hope that one of them take me to court. We know that the one that's studying abroad is not going to do that. She's too
No, the one
busy.
that has a weird ass semester where she can strike and fill out paperwork for Lady Letitia while
Mhm.
studying. No, that one is busy studying.
While running from the law and the courts as well.
Yeah,
She's
she's studying. She's studying while
she's
like
off to study. She's off to study while they're looking for her name in the court in a criminal court case, and she is off studying abroad and striking people in the middle of the night. It's crazy.
like the insanity of her. I'm like, you are not a normal person.
This is not normal behavior for
No,
sure. Definitely
no.
not. Like, something has to be wrong with the person. Like, to strike my video last night
Mhm,
when it wasn't Down the Rabbit Hole's original video. This is someone else's video. The video has been up on YouTube for 4 years. So they had 4 years to strike this person who played this whole video,
mhm.
but they didn't. But somehow she struck my video. Also,
Yes.
there's another person on YouTube, and this woman, she is not black. She's a white woman, and nothing against her because she did an amazing video. But she did a
Mhm.
5 hour video response to Down the Rabbit Hole, and she didn't strike this woman. So why
She's
did she
white.
strike me?
She's
Right,
white.
that's what I'm saying. The selectiveness of it. Like, girl, do you not know? Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm.
No, no, no. Down the rabbit hole, Danny, all of them, they're so clearly connected.
Yes.
And now I know who gave permission to Danny to remove my first channel, which was too strong because Danny is just an attack dog.
Yeah, that's what
And
I
I
said.
need that dog to be put down.
Yeah, she's a troll contractor.
Yeah.
That's what they contract her to take out their competition, or if they don't like
Hmm.
what someone is saying about them, they get her or her buddy to put
Hmm.
out false information. They play good cop, bad cop, because that's what they did back in the day. They played the good cop, bad cop kind of thing. And they paid a lot of people off, of course. They wooed a lot of people with, money or their connections, i.e. Tasha K, and you know all about
All
the
about the
tea,
tea. Hmm.
so
And if needed be, Hello Heart Angel, celebrity. Like I said, the whole Nicki Minaj thing is so weird. Especially, I don't know if you saw in the video that they're going into Discovery like soon. Jennifer
Mhm.
Huff and
Oh yeah,
Ken.
yeah, I've been keeping up with that. I've been keeping up with that.
Good because a lot of people don't. So
Yeah.
they're going into Discovery soon, and then suddenly Nicki Minaj ass is on Trump. I will vote for Donald
Yeah.
Trump.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, distraction much?
It seems it seems maybe she's trying to form an alliance with Trump.
Maybe, but it's strange. The timing is
Oh
interesting.
yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's for a specific reason, of course. It's not because she just want to go Republican. No, I doubt that.
There you go,
Doubt
like randomly, oh, the Christian. I'm like, shut up.
that. Right, I doubt that. Yeah.
Since when do you give a damn? Okay, like the coincidence is too coinciding for me. And Nosy was one of such a strong voice. And I think that's why Nosy don't talk about Tasha, about all about the tea, because I think if she talks about them, she will be in violation of the order with Nicki Minaj.
Well, no, she won't. She won't per se talk about Nicki Minaj, but Nosy has said plenty of times if she want to talk about Nicki Minaj, she will talk about Nicki Minaj, and
She cannot. She
Right,
cannot.
but
She
she
needs to pay
has though.
50K if not.
But she has already, Maggie. She has. After Nicki
When?
Minaj on Conscious TV channel,
When?
like last year or maybe the year before. Conscious
Okay,
TV did a
because
whole
the
video.
judgment didn't come. Wait, I'm gonna find it because she was sued in 2022, but
Yeah.
the judgment came in 2024.
Yeah, so it was like last year, I believe, or
When?
2024.
Because I'm like, no, Nicki Minaj ain't playing with her. Because since that moment, like she was still there, but now I feel like she's really like,
But let me tell you, Maggie, let me tell you, let
mhm,
me lay this out for you, right?
go. Wait, that's not the
Nosy
thing.
Ho don't care about none of that. Understand this. Nosy Ho is not even in America no more, okay?
Oh,
Nosy got lost in the wind. You heard me clock it, clock it, clock it. Thank you. So
where
after
is
that
she?
lawsuit came out, I don't know where she's traveling. She's traveling abroad right now. I don't know exactly where she is,
She's
but she's
studying with
traveling.
Daddy.
I hope that she doesn't run into the shaky one out there while she's traveling
What the
abroad.
fuck
But
is going on?
that would be now. That could be why Shaky is going to go study abroad. Maybe she's going to go find. Maybe she's on a foot to go find Nosy. But after the lawsuit came out,
Hello, hello, Vicky. Yeah, she
CTV did
settled in August
huh?
24, 2024.
What happened?
She settled with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, I remember when it happened. I remember when it happened, and I do remember that after that situation, CTV had did a video because he had released the interrogation video with Kenneth Petty, which haven't been seen in years, and he was basically, taking up for Nosy, saying that Nosy didn't do anything wrong. And
Mhm.
I believe Nosy came on his panel, and Nosy has said, and she said it on her own channel as well, that if she wanted to talk about Nicki Minaj, she would. But then Nosy channel got taken down again. And then after it got taken down
Mhm.
again, Nosy came back to YouTube one more time. And then, in the recent last year around sometime, she just decided to walk away from the whole celebrity gossip drama sector. She has a healing channel that she kind of does now, but she just walked away from celebrity drama in whole. But it wasn't because of that lawsuit. It wasn't because of that lawsuit. It was just because I think for
Hello,
whatever
old
reason.
school Patricia. Yo, I should drop the link. Are you cool with old school Patricia?
Yeah, I don't mind old school. She a OG. She a OG. She made videos about it. She was one of the people as
Exactly, because
well.
she has lots of videos. So, old Patricia, let me know if you want to come. Old school Patricia. Oh my God, not old Patricia. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I wonder when was the video with Conscious TV. Let me check because I'm
You could
like,
probably
yeah,
type it
she
in
like
like CTV and Nosy Whole Live or CTV Nicki Minaj Nosy Whole Live and maybe the video should come up.
no, because like I said, it's one thing to talk shit. Okay, everyone can. No, I'm not coming up.
She said not today.
Not
Not
today.
today.
Not today. I ain't taking that smoke. And you're right.
Yeah, she said I'm not trying
Smoke
and listen,
will
I
be
understand.
coming if you come up.
Right. I listen old school. I definitely understand it because she been through it. So she's one of the people that's been through this nonsense, with dealing with these people out here.
Okay, so I see that there was one, maybe if she was there. I don't know. Okay, lawsuit. Yes, the lawsuit. Okay, thank you. Like I'm looking because I'm like, yeah, it's one thing to say she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't give a fuck. But I'm like, this is 50K per her even thinking the name Nicki
Right. No,
Minaj.
that's true. But she did say something along the lines of it, and I know around that time she started traveling abroad. She was gone, like in I don't know where she is, but she's traveling different places. I do know that, and I heard from
Mm.
Big Bird that when someone is trying to collect money, you're out the state. They said that's why allegedly Tisa tells it's hard for people to sue her because she's not in America.
Oh,
Yeah,
practical. No, you
yeah,
can
that's what
still
I
sue
heard.
the person. You're still American. I'ma sue you.
Yeah, but if they're not in America, then it's
To
hard
serve them
to,
is gonna be hard, but you do
yeah,
alternative service. I've learned that with Danny.
right. But not so many people know that, or they don't really,
Exactly. That's what they use.
yeah, they use that against you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure. Nosy Host channel is shadow banned. So is mine. So is Cups.
Yeah.
So is probably
Yes,
Eddie's.
we is in the
Okay, like
ghetto. We is in
like
the
she
ghetto.
so striking us. Striking a video puts you into the valley of the shadow of death.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It
She knows
definitely.
it. That's why I'm like damages. Like when I'm done with Danny, I'm gonna be singing, "Bitch, better have my money." Like,
Hello. Hello. Y'all should know me well enough.
exactly like that is exactly how I'm gonna sing. Like Lady Atisha, I'm just like penny. That those are pennies for Lady Atisha. This is a lesson to her little minion to stop letting her do illegal shit with your channel because she don't give one fuck about none of y'all.
And I mean, I think that that's the way people tell you to handle it. So it's kind of like this is the best way to handle it. If someone is constantly flagging, striking, putting
Mhm.
false flags on you, and doing fraudulent things, what are you supposed to do? The only thing you could do is either stop them with the law or stop them in the courts. That's it.
Mm. You're okay. I saw that she made a video with, and I don't know what they're talking about because I'm here, but I
Hmm.
see that the last video where she was on panel with him was September 2024. So
Okay.
1 month after the lawsuit.
Okay. Maybe that's it. But I do know that he talked about it and she did. I believe she went up there and she talked. So, you can listen to that video
I
later.
will
And I
see
know,
if it is the video because, like I said, even if like, I know there's some people who like to act big bag, big bad, big tough.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is 50K. If she even breathes her
Oh
name,
yeah. Oh
that
yeah.
would
It's
be
serious
stupid
stuff.
as
It's definitely
shit.
serious.
Yo,
It's
that would be
definitely
so fucking
serious.
stupid. So she will have to pay Nikki 50K for each offense. That is literally saying to someone, you don't have freedom of speech.
Hello. It's saying don't say my name at all.
Allegedly. I
At
don't want to be
all.
sued either. Huh?
At all. Right. Allegedly. Allegedly.
Allegedly,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Everything is allegedly.
Like this is shit is crazy. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Uh, Hello, one. Hello, Villa.
Uh,
Like this is actually like a crazy take.
I
That's
mean,
why I
it's
believe like the Kenneth versus Jennifer. Nobody is talking about it.
But that's because nobody, Nosy was the one that really brought that
Mhm.
attention. I do know that Hotshot. I don't know if he's still on YouTube. I don't know. But I know that he was one of the people that was talking about it as well. And I know he was on like Twitter,
Mhm.
advocating for Jennifer. And I don't know if Nosy's still on Twitter or what that is, but I do know that he was another person talking about it. If I'm not mistaken, Trees was one of the people that was advocating for Jennifer as well in the beginning. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
The
So
beginning, I'm like, oh, okay.
yeah, in the beginning, I don't know how she feels now, of course, because I don't watch her. But like I said, a lot of people wasn't talking about what's going on with the Jennifer. I see a lot of that on Twitter. That's why I've been keeping up with it at because they talking about it on Twitter, of course, but on YouTube, I don't see nobody talking about it, and they're probably not talking about it because they don't want to be sued or they don't want to be attacked by Tasha K. Because if you talk about Nicki Minaj and a derogatory, I mean, the Barb's gonna get you, but if you
Thank
big
you.
enough, Tasha K gonna get you. Okay,
So
okay.
she would send one of her attack dog, allegedly. Okay?
Allegedly, allegedly, yes,
Allegedly,
allegedly.
allegedly,
So,
allegedly.
so they
Okay?
said allegedly. So the people said allegedly.
The rumor has it.
The rumor had it that somebody said allegedly that she
Exactly.
might come and
Like,
do something to you allegedly.
you know what I realized, by the way? Because I used to call Danny Joffrey Baratheon in Game of Thrones. But in
Mhm.
reality, Danny is Gregor Clegane.
Yeah, she looked just like that.
Yeah, well, that too, but
It
she's
gives me
just
that.
a bully.
Yeah,
Like that dude was not smart. He just had brutal strength.
yeah,
And
yeah,
everyone was scared of him. That's Danny.
yeah, yeah. Her anonymity is her kryptonite, though.
Yeah. And her only strength. But I have
Right.
another question for you.
Okay.
Because I heard about that email that made it so that people thought that Teddy was also part of the whole situation.
Yeah.
What do you think about that email? Why do you think it had such a big impact? That's what I think Jen was saying.
Well, I think that it was something to stir up controversial things
Mhm.
because there was a lot of new people involved. Like here, her was somebody that was very eager to learn and talk about people who weren't being honest. So I think the emails were sent out to throw people off. I did get the emails as well. Teddy also got the email as well, surprisingly. But
Teddy got the email saying that she was part.
yes, but she never opened the email
Mm.
when she got the email because she was close with Rabbit, right? When she got the email, I guess from my understanding, I don't know, this is, from what I heard from Teddy, was that when they were saying, like, people were, of course, tracking you through the email, all that weird stuff was going on. So people were afraid to kind of go through the emails and click links and stuff like that. So from my understanding, when Teddy got the email, she didn't open up the email. She went straight to Rabbit and she had told Rabbit that she got the email, and Rabbit told her not to open up the email and that Danny was going to talk about the email or she was going to talk about the email. And Teddy didn't know her name was in it until Down the Rabbit Hole basically doxed her.
Jésus Marie Joseph. When was
Yes,
that
that
email sent?
that email was sent, I believe, in September of 2021.
Hmm.
It was right after, or October. It was in September, October. It was right after Nosy Ho channel went down around September, between September and November, those emails were sent out.
You know what's crazy is that in this email, they talk about a Blaine Greenwich, and
Yes.
then they talk about the fact that this person was also obsessed with Meghan Markle.
Yes.
Do you know how fucking weird it is for me? I come from Meghan Markle.
And you don't know Blaine?
Why would I know Blaine?
Because she's
I
obsessed with Meghan Markle. That's all
I
she
think she
talks
was on
about.
Twitter. Isn't
On
that
Twitter,
correct?
yeah, she's on Twitter. She that's where she was talking about it a lot on Twitter.
I bet she must probably have been insulting me because I think she is pro Meghan.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I
because
know
she's
she was
pro
talking about
biracial
them a
and
lot. I
obsessed
don't really
with
know
that.
if she was pro Meghan, but I know that she was over there talking about before because she blocked me. I never spoke with her, but she had me blocked already.
But her Twitter now is gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And that's what I'm like, that is so interesting because now it seems like the Meghan Markle situation is connected to that. And I have so many
Listen,
links in the Meghan Markle community. And also, each time something happens to me, there's someone random. While I've not talked about Meghan Markle in so long, there's always someone random that's writing, this is for disparaging the Duchess of Sussex. I'm like, what in the name of fuck is going on?
I'm telling you that, well, that possibly could be allegedly, in my opinion, and somebody said before, that possibly could be blamed because she had a very, in my opinion, obsessive compulsive behavior. Like her activity on Twitter. I
Hmm.
do have some video clips. I'll send it to you. She was very like, very hard on things on Twitter about who said what and who should be apologizing to who, and it was very, for her not to be a YouTuber, for her just to be a random person who went up on Kendi Washington's panel and she went on Down the Rabbit Hole's panel. She
Yeah.
seemed very enforceful on Twitter about things. Like even when she put Teddy name up on her Twitter, she had Teddy name up there for years. Her full name for no reason.
What is wrong with that woman? What a
Yeah, it
weirdo.
yeah, so now that you're saying her Twitter's gone, because she had me blocked, so I wasn't able to like really look at her stuff. She
But
had me blocked for years.
you don't know how weird it is for me that there is also a link with
Well,
Meghan
I thought that
Markle.
was interesting when I learned that you talked about Meghan Markle. I was like,
Yes.
oh, how interesting is that?
It's insane. And I have, like I said, I did so many interview with, in fact, that's where I started. That's why when people
Mm,
talk to me about, oh, I was monetized because of Jack. No, it was because I made a lot of relationship with big YouTuber and the Megxit community.
okay.
And I'm
And
just like,
Megxit is what, Megan
yeah,
and
fuck Megan and her obsession with calling her mom the mammy stereotype.
okay,
Oh
okay,
no,
yeah.
Megan is anti-black. Okay,
Mm,
yes.
I
because
think
I
I've
was
heard
pro
things like that
Megan.
about her before. I never,
I was
of
pro
course,
Megan.
I never really paid
I was
attention to
extremely
them.
pro left. Okay, I became
Yeah.
more like in the middle after the Johnny Depp trial
Yeah.
because I was so shocked about how MSNBC and all of that were trying to paint the trial
Yeah.
when I saw that trial, and I'm like, this is a demon, that little girl.
Right. Right. Right.
So yeah. So then Meghan Markle, I was really pro Meghan. I have family that are high in the Meghan love community, like top chief texting Meghan.
Mm. Oh,
So
oh
that's
yeah,
how
you deep
deep I
in.
was in it. That's why
Yeah, you
people were
deep in.
interested. But
Yeah,
then
that's.
when
I
I
mean, well,
realized
listen,
she was
that's
a
pretty
racist,
interesting.
but then when I realized she was a racist, I got fucking pissed off because like Megan is a racist. She's a bad person. So the fact that, and also that was another thing that's funny is that Lady Letitia is part of the Mexit community and Paula was a part of the Mexit community. But at the same time, they seem to have strong opinion about Jaguar. When I didn't
So
know Jag,
right, so and you met Lady Letitia from Jaguar, right?
no, from Meghan Markle.
Oh, and what she came to this sector with you when you were talking about Jaguar or
No, she was
something?
there way before me.
So she was here already too.
Yeah, from way back. But they knew Jag and they had already opinion, you know,
Mm.
and a lot of people that were in my chat, like it's weird. I feel like there is a connection, and I'm just like, in what world is it that like the two sector I'm involved in have something to do with one another?
That's interesting. So I wonder, did All About the Tea do and talk about
Yes,
Meghan Markle?
because
That's
that
Meghan
person
Markle?
that was writing the email, they kept on saying that Blaine Greenwich, and when I saw the handle of Blair, I was like, I think I know you because I was arguing with her on Twitter,
Mm. Oh, that's interesting.
and I'm like, what? How? Why? Because I saw Tisa Tell, because Tisa Tell keeps on doing hit piece on the royal family. Be against the royal, be pro royal, don't give a fuck.
Right.
But she keeps on going with the narrative that Meghan is a victim when she's
Mm.
not.
Mm. Mm.
No, Meghan, like I said, I understand the first instinct because I felt that.
Yeah.
Okay, I felt that racist white family, they hurt the poor little Mrs. girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell no, that is not it at all.
Right. I mean, well, like I said, I've never really known much about
Hmm.
the her or all I know is that his mama is
Oh yeah, Diana, Saintly
yeah, that's
Diana.
the only thing I know. That's the only thing I know about them because UK business is not really my business. I will watch it if it's like but I
Yes,
never really paid attention to them. But I did hear about something about her not wanting to relate to her black side. Like her mom was darker
hell no.
skinned. Yeah, I do remember hearing something like that about her.
Yeah, and Julia English also. Like there are a bunch of Mexican community that I don't know why they know those people.
Mm,
Like I'm
very
just like, what the
interesting.
fuck? Yes, and Megan is absolutely like the movie Imitation of Life. I've never
Oh.
felt racism in America. No, in America, they don't know I'm black. I'm like, bitch, you had an afro.
Right. Like,
Like,
girl,
stop fucking with me. We have, like in America, there is the one drop rule, and you come to, I hate her.
hello.
Okay? Like, see, she was literally the reason why I started talking on video.
All right, well, period. Period.
But it's just the coincidence. What do they have? Why do people think that this Blaine person was Monica?
Well, because also another part to this is the Iron Troll.
Who-
Now, the Iron Troll is two people. I don't really know too much about the people, but what I do know is they had a website The website is now down, surprisingly. And they had did like a whole expose on All About the Tea Monica, where they actually was the ones that put out her allegedly real name. And in
The
that
the
expose,
Kenya Gibson thing.
yeah, in that expose, they also talked about Blaine, and he said that Blaine was a super fan of Monica's. So in that Iron Troll account, they mentioned Blaine, and they brought to the attention that Blaine was some sort of super fan of Monica's.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
She's a super fan of Monica. She's a super fan of Meghan Markle. Wait, I'm gonna
Mm.
show because I know I took like a screenshot of it. You know I'm crazy.
All right, period. You gotta always have a receipt or two. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
There you go. Blaine and Soraya are both obsessed with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Both are obsessed with biracial women in general and interracial couple, especially black women and white men.
Mm. That's really interesting. Well, I mean, her Bitmoji on Twitter looked like a biracial woman, but I don't
Like I'm
know.
like Monica from All About the Tea, Tasha K, Meghan Markle, Nicki Minaj. What? Why? Like
Mhm.
why? Is there like an attack dog that I don't know? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's definitely someone you don't know because they got a few of them.
Like
I
I
think
am
that
so
it's all of
confused.
them have their own individual teams. I mean, and
Yeah.
and they play into one another. They know how to align with one another when the time is right.
Hmm.
They all get something out the deal, in my opinion, allegedly. So the people had said, and they told me, and I'm telling y'all what they said.
Monica Kenya, the avatar, also said to be biracial. Was she saying that she was biracial?
That's what they said. They said because I never listened to All About the Tea. I never,
Hmm.
before the
No, you were in
situation
the
happened.
nosy hole series. You were
Yeah,
not
I
in
was in,
all
like I
about.
said, I was in the reactor sector to the YouTube drama. I was talking more about, Nosy Hole, Tasha
You
K,
were in the
Toxic
nosy
Diamond.
hole.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so I didn't know what the stuff that she talked about over there on
Mhm.
All About the Tea. But I do know that her avatar was like a light skinned woman. It was a light skinned woman. And when the picture that we seen with the ribs, that was not a light skinned woman.
That was
So
not that was. But
that
I
was
don't believe that person with ribs was her.
no, I don't believe the person with the ribs was her neither. But that's who they wanted us to believe was Kenya Gibson, which was a brown skin or a darker skin of a woman, which
Exactly.
does not correlate with the avatar picture. The avatar picture looked at like either a yellow, high yellow woman or maybe a biracial woman. And people were like, well, why would she have this kind of avatar? And she's supposed to be, a brown skinned woman. So
Hmm.
I don't know. I think they cosplay with that kind of stuff, honestly.
Me, because I know that Danny was also talking about her having the good hair and being light skin or something like that.
Well, I don't know if she ever did that because, like I said,
Yeah,
once she
that's what
made that
Kimmy
first video
told
about
me.
me, I stopped watching her. But I do know that
Hmm.
at one time she also put up a light skin avatar picture. She had a light skin avatar picture, and I think once people like started questioning it, she changed it back to like a brown skin avatar picture.
Now the question is, well, there are so many questions. I don't know where to start. So wait, okay. I'm trying to think about the question I have because I'm just trying to put orders in all of this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nosy Ho has the whole situation with Tasha K, blah blah blah.
Oh, so hold on, Maggie. I want to know because I see it's not me in the comments right here
Hello, it's not
where
me.
she said, "Are y'all sure Iron Troll wasn't Rabbit and Danny? When Rabbit slipped and had her voice changer while live, she sounded just like one of the Iron Troll avatars." Now, Maggie, you heard that voice changer slip, right? From
Yes,
Down the
I
Rabbit
did.
Hole.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Have you ever heard the Iron Troll channel?
No, never saw it, never heard of it.
Okay.
And old school Patricia said, yes, they are brag that she pretty and the face small and the waist with stiletto nails. What? What
She be
does
talking in
Stella?
the dark, saying it to herself.
Huh?
She be talking in the dark, saying that to herself,
What does that mean?
meaning that it's her imagination. Cause
Probably,
she,
man.
yeah, it's just her imagination. That's just her imagination. Um, but yeah, so you got to hear their channel. You can type it in on YouTube, I
Hmm.
intro, and then you'll be able to hear one of their videos because they also did videos on Nosy too as well.
Of course they did.
And they said a lot of interesting things during that time as well, and they played a part in it as well also, which was pretty interesting. So it's a lot
Mhm.
of characters in here, but listen to the voice changer slip and see if it sounds familiar. I mean, it's pretty interesting because why would she be using a voice changer anyway?
I don't fucking know.
That's
Like
so
Rabbit
weird.
is such a for me, she's such a weird
That's so
entity.
weird.
Like they're all weird for me. Like they're all weird and bizarre, and I don't get it.
Yeah, so that's the very weird. When I heard that, I said, why would she be weird? Why would she be using a voice changer?
Hmm. Did you see the last video I made?
Yeah.
Is there something that surprised you in this?
No, but the woman that was talking about down the rabbit hole, I believe I heard her video before. I don't know if that it was that specific one, but she was calling that stuff out. I remember in the beginning because there was a channel called In Case You Missed It, but there were so many troll channels that was made around that time. It was ridiculous. It really was. It really was like, and they were like, I don't know, but these people, this is a real troll farm. This is a real troll farm. And it was interesting the things that Nosy was saying, because that was very true. When she said in October, that is
Hmm.
how um Nosy started talking about Tasha K. Because I remember that time when that happened. And Tasha K did threaten to take Nosy whole channel down, which was really interesting. And
I'm not
then
surprised. You saw how she acted with Coffee City.
hello, and that's not the first time she did that. She's always done that. That's why I was really surprised by the
Hmm.
fact that Sherelle did that whole apology video yesterday.
She did an apology video?
Yeah, she did an apology video to Tasha K yesterday. And I thought that was really interesting. I was like,
Since when?
Well, she made a video 11 days ago about when Tasha K and Cardi B was going back and forth, and she basically said in the video that Tasha K had said that Cardi B dad had did something that he shouldn't have done. And what happened was Tasha K had then wrote
Mhm.
on Twitter and added Sherelle 2 days ago, and basically was saying that that was a lie and that she could possibly. It seemed like she alluded that if Sherelle didn't come out and apologize, that she was going to sue Sherelle. So yesterday, Sherelle made a video and she apologized, which I thought was, of course, the right thing to do because she said, if I'm wrong, I'm going to apologize. I understand that. But where I got a little bit confused at is she
Mhm.
started like saying all these things about, she was like, I love Tasha K. I this, that, and third. And it's like, is this the same Sherelle from 2021? Like, what
She
is
did
going
the
on
Speak the
here?
World from 2023, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Is this the same Sherelle? Like, what is happening here? So that tells me that, oh yeah, they putting the pressure down on the people. They putting the pressure down on the
She's scary.
people.
She's scary. People are so spooked by what's
Yeah,
going on right now.
yeah, yeah, yep,
Why?
yep,
Except if we're close to something. Because
yep.
for me, when I look at Nosy Ho and Jag, and curiosity, okay, so let me know if I'm right because that's my theory. I think Nosy Ho and Jag stopped being cool while Nosy Ho got tired of Jag at the after the Tory Lane situation. Because I think Nosy Ho is pro Megan the Stallion, and we all know Jag is pro Tory Lane. Well, Lan is how to say his name.
Yeah, I think it did have something to do with the Tory Lane situation because I think Jag was coming up there. She was saying some wild stuff, and Nosy didn't like that.
That
She was talking about like somebody getting touched on or something, and Nosy didn't like that. So she said she wasn't dealing with Jag no more after that.
Jag doesn't have any compassion except when she feels like it. So Megan the Stallion being shot in the foot and nobody giving a fuck, this goes against everything that Nosy Ho stands for. Nosy Ho is extremely pro-black in a
Yeah,
weird way.
But it
because
was
you will
something else
insult
too as well.
Martin
Yeah,
Luther
she
King.
yeah, it's in a weird way. She
Like
definitely
I don't
insulted
know how
him
to
in a weird way.
explain it,
That's a
but
perfect
she's
way to put
really
it.
pro black woman victim.
Yes.
Like if you're
Yes.
a victim and you're a black woman, Nosy Ho is like probably gonna stand with you.
Yes. I agree on
But
that.
but you know what I mean? So Megan the Stallion, that situation, there was no way in hell her and Jack could be cool. And I could see it in the videos because I was listening to videos from that time and ooh, you can tell Nosy cannot stand Jack.
Yeah, and I don't know if it was that specific situation, but it was something that happened with somebody that Nosy Ho was talking about, and Jag came up, and she started talking about one of her Jag stories, of course, and Nosy just didn't like it, and I think I forgot who it was involved. It was somebody else, and Nosy just wasn't feeling it, and then that's when they ended. But I also feel like Nosy felt the way that Jag just kind of disappeared for a while and kind of left her out here after saying all those things on her
What?
channel. And yeah, Jack had disappeared from YouTube for like a year. And then I
Why?
think, I don't know. I mean, well, from my
Was she after
understanding,
she went to prison or jail? I don't know which one.
I think her other husband Goomba, I think he put her in like some type of mental health facility. Or she said, I don't really know where she went because I really wasn't on YouTube. I was in and out, just getting tea here and there. But I know she disappeared for a year, and then she came back around the time that the whole lawsuit thing was happening with Nicki Minaj, and then she started talking crazy on Nosy channel, and then Nosy just didn't like it, and she stopped dealing with her. And Nosy has said that Jag was,
Talking crazy?
on
What was she saying?
like I said, she had came up there, and I don't know who Pacific. I gotta look back in my videos because I remember I did get a clip of it because Nosy was really upset. It was some situation with some artist and another woman, and Jag was basically victim shaming whoever this
Hmm.
person was, and Nosy didn't like that. And I feel like that was the last straw for her because like prior to that, when Jag would come up, she would always come up there with Jag used to say some crazy stuff back in the day. She used to say some crazy stuff. You wouldn't for her to be up here acting advocating for victims now is very crazy because she used to say some crazy stuff back in the day. She used to say she used to
She
say
said,
crazy
okay,
stuff.
Raphael Sadiq. I don't know what happened with Raphael
Yeah, I
Orsi.
think I think it was that person. It was something like it was somebody else. It wasn't the Tory Lane situation. It was something else that really tipped Nosy over. But Jag was doing a lot of victim blaming, and I think that's what really got Nosy to the point where she was like, "Nah, I don't want to do nothing with her." And then when they actually did fall out, Jag said that she was going to interview Ashley because Nosy and her girlfriend Ashley had broke up. And Jag said she was going to do an interview with Ashley on Philadelphia network, her little network that she had.
Oh my God.
And then Nosy had came out and said that allegedly Jag was on drugs, and that's why she stopped dealing with Jag because she struggled with that and Jag's behavior. Because Nosy and Jag actually met in Miami one point in time. Jag lied to Nosy Ho. There was a video of Jag talking to TK, and Jag told TK that she wanted her to release that
What?
Patty's Pie guy was a pedo instead of Storm. Madge, you need to listen to
What?
both videos. Jack lied to Nosy Ho. There was a video of Jack.
Clearly, because in the video I just made and the whole thing, Nosy Ho is going hard on the fact that this is a lie, the Patty Pie
Yes.
guy, and that Tasha was trying to set her up.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, Jack accused Raphael Sadiq of communicating with a 13-year-old boy, but Nosy knew she was lying.
Yeah.
Listen,
Okay. She was, yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like Jag is compromised.
Yeah.
I
I
don't believe that Jag, because when I was defending Jag, they were actually not attacking me as much as they are attacking me now.
right. And that's weird.
That's weird as fuck because my sin is believing Jag. They keep on putting that in my face. Are you believe Jag? You believe Jag? You believe Jag? You believe Jag? But now that I'm not with Jag, that's when they are being demon with me.
Yeah.
One, two, Jag, who was followed, traumatized supposedly by Danny. Why is Jag not talking about Danny? She'll talk about Kimmy, she'll talk about Kai, she talk about me, she talk about Bridget. but she will not get close to Danny. And yet, she was the one pushing the hardest for Danny to be a Joshua Ray. And I was like, who the fuck is Joshua Ray?
Right. Who the hell is Joshua Ray?
Oh, and she has nothing to offer, just bullshit.
Well, I think a part of me feels like she's not talking about Shaky because she doesn't want Shaky to take her channel. Because from my understanding, Shaky has took a lot of her channels, right? Like at least three of
Yeah,
Jag channels.
sure. But no, Shiki is not going to take her channel because if that was the case, Jag could take Shiki's channel.
I mean, she definitely could have taken Shaky's channel,
Yeah,
but I don't think. Well, I know she's with this guy, and this guy looks like he's maybe
Odell.
tech smart. Yeah, he looks a little tech smart because Jag wasn't
No,
operating
no, no,
like
but
him.
I could have done it. No, Odell is a bullshitter to save his life. He is more tech savvy than Jag because Jag is literally idiot. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, right,
With
right.
tech. But when I came and defended Jag, Danny, the first week I think I was defending Jag or something like that, she gave me a strike.
Mm,
And my reaction was to strike her back.
right,
And it went through. The strike went through.
right.
Jag never asked me to do a strike in her name for Danny, even though I knew how to do it.
Mm. Well, another part of me feels like Jag is wise enough to know
Hmm.
that she wants to stay involved in beef. And as long as she has a person like her, which could mean maybe they could be having some type of alliance, but as long as she has a person like her constantly talking about her, I mean, that does keep her relevant. I mean, they changed the whole sector to a
Yeah,
Jag sector. I mean, that was pretty
yeah.
amazing.
But a lot of people can talk shit about Jag, and those people are not gonna be doxing you, stalking you, looking at picture of your bathroom and try to figure out where that bathroom come from.
Right, right. I mean, I agree. I definitely agree. But it's
Okay,
something
it is
that's
weird that
stopping her from doing it for sure. It's like, why isn't she could? Because she could have been done it. This girl, from my understanding, she doesn't do anything but make content about Jag.
first, and she used her content.
Right.
Okay, and then also, um, why is she not interested in her identity? She spent so much time saying that she was Joshua Ray and that she wanted to find her. Now the judge is waiting for like, and she's not talking about it.
Yeah. I think Jag is the agent of chaos. Also. Yeah.
I don't understand what's with that because I'm like, yo, she has done not much against Tasha K. Yeah, she talks shit, but Jack always talks shit.
Right.
What did she actually do against Tasha K?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all.
What did she actually do against Danny? She does nothing. That's not normal.
I mean, I agree, especially
I
for her to be
remember
such a grown
RR.
cousin.
Who is RR?
I remember I was standing there 10 toes down against her and annoyed that was going against the robot.
And Sean Davy Way. But wasn't Sean Davy Way the friend? Because I see an interview with Jennifer Off, Nosy Ho, and Sean Davy Way. Where did he when did he switch?
Yeah, I don't know because I wasn't on YouTube when all that stuff happened. When all of those, but I do know
Mm-hmm.
that there was a time when Nosy was with Jag. So was Sean Davy Way. I don't know what happened between him and Jag. I know that they said something. Jag went to jail or something like that,
Yeah.
and they tried to bail her out. I know something happened with bail or something like that, and
Yes.
I don't know if Jag accused them of stealing money, and then that's how they all fell out.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm not a thousand percent
why
sure.
is Tasha K now mother? Like Sean Davy Way was a good friend of Hello Christine. Like Sean Davy Way was a good friend of Nosy Ho. Now Tasha K is mother.
People change. That's the best thing I could give you.
Allegiance change.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that it's no such thing as loyalty out here, is what
Yeah,
I've
that's
learned.
fine, but it makes me wonder because he is also here right now, like before, like a couple of weeks ago, coming
Mhm.
on talking about Val on Incoming Opinion.
Oh yeah, I heard that. I did hear that.
Like, what the fuck was he doing there?
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was. Interesting. I mean, I didn't know if he spoke about her before, but I don't know. I thought that whole situation with Val was pretty interesting, that old people came out of the woodwork and it felt like they were really trying to get her to shut up.
Yeah, they're trying to destroy her reputation by
Yeah.
trying to make her like an associate of Nosy Ho. I don't know.
hmm They wanted to isolate her because that's what they do, you know.
Hmm.
They wanted to isolate her. And, I'm not saying specifically that's what he wanted to do because I don't know what his aim was when he went up there. But I mean, I did just find it interesting that it was like, why are everybody acting like this woman hasn't been lying? Because she has been lying since she came here. That's the facts.
There you go.
She's
For
definitely been lying
clicks
since
and
she came here.
views, okay. But Sean David Way didn't do that on his channel. He went on Incoming Opinion.
Mm.
RR equal trees. Oh, rotten. Oh my God, that disgusting nickname. Okay, let's call her trees, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I'm trying to understand where Hear Her came into because I saw Hear Her on Nosy Host panel.
No. Yeah,
What
maybe.
did-
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Hear Her was a supporter of Nosy Ho Live. She was definitely a supporter of Nosy Ho Live.
Yeah, please don't call her RR. Yeah, I think it's disgusting as a nickname. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, anything that comes from Danny comes from hell.
Right. Right.
Like I don't like trees
Yeah. Well, some interesting things. I tell you that. I mean,
because I'm trying to understand like the timeline. Like when did Hear Her create her channel? Was it in 2022, 2023,
Hear Her created her channel in 2021.
2021?
Yeah, I believe that Hear Her created her channel right after Nosy's channel got taken down, either August or September.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she was part of it all.
Yeah, she was, yeah, when it all started happening
So
because
did
she
Hear Her, was she more in the story with Nosy Ho
well,
and
I'm not
then
gonna
she
say.
collide?
No, I mean, prior to her going up on Sunny's panel, I didn't know who Hear Her was. But from my understanding and just hearing her talking, because she always was saying Nosy was on to something, Nosy wasn't lying. Like she seemed very, pro Nosy in what Nosy felt, even though she had her own opinions on certain things, but she was very, she believed that the things that Nosy was doing in her investigation was, there was some truth to
About
the things
Monica?
about all about the tea. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Jennifer.
Yeah.
It
Here her
didn't
was just
even
a
have
subscriber
her
in the
own channel.
beginning
She was just a
until this.
subscriber. Oh,
Yeah, she was
wait
just a
1 second,
subscriber.
please. Christine, thank you, my love. Make it rain, make it rain if you love your owl. So I would invite Stormy and Jen if they want to come up to help with the whole storyline. We have the timeline here. Well, part of the timeline. Should we take the simplified one or the big one? What do you think?
Mm.
Because
They
I
both
need
look
to
so
place
interesting.
people because I'm trying to put up the timeline in my head. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because I'm like,
Whichever one is easy for you.
eh, whichever one is easy for everyone.
Okay.
Because
Let's
that one
see.
is the simplified one, and this one is the
Right. And I don't have my glasses.
yeah. So let's go with the simplified one.
Ew, the one with
So
the white.
exactly. So
Okay.
I'm trying to remember when did. Okay, no, I need the big one. Okay, when did Nosy Ho lose her fucking channel?
I think it was August 2021. I don't know if it was the between like the 21st and the 29th, somewhere along. It was towards the end of the month when she lost the channel.
Thank you, Christine, again. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Ooh. Dear Lord, there's so much timeline. August 2021. No, it wasn't in August because in September 2021, that's when the panel with All About the Tea. Oh, September 2021 panel between All About the Tea, John Yates Down the Rabbit Hole, Nosy lost her channel. You're right. You're right. It was in September 2021.
Yeah, I was about to say she lost her channel in the summer. It was the end of the summer when she lost her channel because
Mm-hmm.
once September came, it was a whole nother situation going on now.
What happened in September?
I mean, that's when the emails started coming out and everybody was trying to figure out who was who and what was going on. It was just, just a disarray with things and.
Wait. Nosy lost her channel and let's say September 2021. When did Danny create her channel?
She created her channel in July.
Yes, you're right. July. So that was literally like she lost her channel, like literally after Danny came up.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
Yeah. Soon she came to YouTube, a month after she came to YouTube.
And then after she, let's say, whatever the hell, what happened with Nosy Ho, she was supposed to leave, but then she never left.
No, she immediately started attacking Tales from the Cult. And then after Tales from the Cult, she started attacking me, which, and then it was like targeted attacks. Like
Why
I
was
mean,
she
so Deb,
attacking
of
Tales from the
course.
Cult? Mm-hmm.
Well,
Why was
I
she
mean,
attacking Tales from the Cult?
it seems like you know, somebody sent her to attack Tales because it was no real situation, but she attacked Tales from Nicole because Tales had a psychic reader up on her channel, and the psychic
Mm-hmm.
reader was talking about who they thought was behind the DR channel, and
Why?
I,
Why
I,
would
I
why would Tales be interested? Was that like why was Tale even in the radar? Like who was she going against?
well, Tales was already talking about the situation because Tales and Nosy had a beef.
Mm,
Tails and Nosy had a beef. Tails and Rabbit had a beef. So there was already beef that was going on, that was happening. But Tails was making videos in, um, I guess, in help of Monica, and that's why John Yates had said that he was trying to talk with Tails. He was trying to get Tails down the rabbit and Shaky on a live stream together, but Tails and Shaky both said no, they didn't want to do it. But Tels was talking about everything that was going on. So she just happened to have somebody up there, like for entertainment, like, and they were just doing something fun, like, oh, I got somebody up here and they're just doing a psychic reading. I don't think that's what the lady brought up. I don't think Tels asked her that question. So, but the lady
mm-hmm.
basically started talking about it. She was saying that it was somebody's daughter or it was three daughters or something like that. And then next thing you know, Shaky struck, I mean, not struck. She had doxed the lady that was up there on Tell's panel, and that's what really got Tell's upset, that they doxed her subscriber, and then it just kept going on and on and on after that.
Okay, because Tails was interested in who was Monica the Avatar.
No, she really wasn't interested in who was Monica the Avatar. She was pro Monica, like because Tell's had a beef
Mhm.
with Nosy too. So
Okay.
just like me, we were both making videos basically showing more of nosy hoe behavior because like anybody in
Mm-hmm.
the same situation with Shaky, most people think that this person is doing something good, but you don't really know this person and how they really operate. So that's what I feel like me and Tells was doing, showing people like, no, this is how this girl operates, this is how she gets down. And I
Mm-hmm.
think once her channel went down, and Tels was just talking about it with one of her subscribers and just having a conversation about it, or I don't really know the whole thing of it, but
No, but that makes sense. Like Tails pissed off someone. We need to find out who is that someone.
I think it was Monica.
Why? Because you said she was defending Monica.
She was defending Monica, but then when they
Mm-hmm.
asked Tels to go up on a panel and Tels said no, Monica and them did that video that night, and I think that
What?
is when, yeah, Monica and I think it was John Yates, and that's where down the video that Down the Rabbit Hole is in, I believe, and Tels was streaming it, and Tels was basically saying like, she was going off on Monica. Like she was saying a lot of stuff, like, but she wasn't
Wait,
feeling
wait,
what they was doing.
wait, wait. Okay, wait. I need to I don't understand.
It was a lot. It was
Okay,
a lot.
no, because wait, the initial sin was Tail pissed off TPJ. Who is TPJ?
The Plain is Jane.
The play is Jane.
Yes, that's where Tell's target came from. Tell's target came from, well, honestly, Tell's target actually came from Tasha K.
Wait, repeat, please.
Yes, I believe Tell's initial target came from Tasha K.
She came from
Because
Tasha K.
no, the target on her came from Tasha K.
Why?
Because Tells was making videos about Tasha K, exposing Tasha K and how she was
Mm.
lying and things that Tasha K was doing, especially when it came to the Jaguar Wright thing, because Tells was pro Jaguar Wright.
Oh,
Yes, she was pro Jaguar Wright so much
because
that
someone put that attack dog on her. Danny is an attack dog. A dog
yes, someone
obey.
put, that's why I said someone put her on
Hmm?
Tells because it was no reason for her to actually go after Tells.
Exactly.
The same
I'm
way it was
like,
no
she's a
reason for her to
dog.
go after me. Someone put her and told her to do these things to us.
Yes. And I wonder who.
That's what I said. I mean, well, Tells was talking about Tasha K and Jaguar. She was, pro Jaguar, but then that didn't work out because Nosy Ho and Tells had a little mishap. Not really, basically Nosy Ho was using Tell's content and she wasn't crediting Tells. And Tells got upset and Tells jumped in her chat and told her she was going to expose her for using her content and not giving
Mhm.
her credit on it. So that's how Nosy and Tells started beefing. And
Okay.
then
Because
and
Nosy used her Tasha K content.
no, because Nosy used Tells content.
No, but her content about Tasha K.
Her content about Jaguar and Tasha K. Yes, because she was doing the
About
content.
Jaguar and Tasha K. Okay.
Yeah, because she was pro Jaguar, so Nosy was streaming it, basically showing like the lies and all this other stuff. And Tells
Hmm.
basically was saying like you're using my content, you're not giving me credit, and and that's how they beef started. But then
Mm.
the Colinaire Collins, the Jamaican girl story happened, and then that's
Mm.
when Tells had started falling out with the plaintiff Jane because of the
Okay.
story and that whole situation.
So the Plainish Jane, the same as Nosy Ho, was defending that Kalina person.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I got so happy. I was like, thank God. Nosy Hall terminated August 27. Tells targeted for DJ Leather. What is DJ Leather? And BR before Psychic. But long standing beef. Tells struck BR and the beginning of 21 and TPJ.
Yeah.
So who is DJ? Who is BR?
Well, that's the rabbit, the BR. The
Okay.
DJ letter, I'm not exactly sure about that. I think she's talking about something with Tasha K when she says the DJ letter. I believe that's something
Mm-hmm.
involving Tasha K, but I'm not exactly sure. But when the plaintiff Jane and Tells got into that Jamaican situation, that is when the rabbit started channel was made and she started oh yeah, the David Johnson. Oh yeah, it started with the David Johnson letter because
What is
Tells
this?
had, yeah, that's another email that came out. So before
Email is there.
it's email gate. It's email gate, girl. Yeah, it's email
Oh my
gate.
god. Yes, okay, email gate. So
Yeah.
that was another email.
David Johnson was the original emails that went out. David Johnson went out in July 5th before Shaky's channel was made.
Okay.
And that email basically had all Nosy Ho Live information in it to dox her, like everything about her life, everything that you could think of. The email had everything in it. And it was sent to all the YouTubers who had beef with Nosy Ho Live, just like what Nosy said about Tasha K with the situation with that Muhammad letter, how it was specifically sent out to all the people who had beef with
Hello, Bush. But
Tasha
yeah.
K. So this
Mm-hmm.
is the same thing. This was sent out to a bunch of YouTubers who had a beef with Nosy Ho Live, but nobody really put the information out. Nobody doxed her. Nobody will put the information out. So that's when the channel was made, in my opinion. And the only reason why we're saying that because from what people can surmise, and I'm pretty sure Teddy would be able to confirm, when the channel came out, the Shaky channel, Everything
Danny,
that was
wake up. So
yeah.
sorry. He's saying he's not on duty. Yes, you're on duty, motherfucker. What the fuck? Please continue.
When the channel first came out, everything that the channel was playing as content was everything that we got in those emails. So it was kind of suspicious that this email was sent out on July 5th. Her channel was made like July 16th, I believe. And she was basically showing in her channel what we were sending those emails, but she was not one of the people that got the email. So how would she know? So people surmise that maybe she was the one sending out those emails to people.
What?
Yeah, it's a whole situation behind that. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So that's what Tels was talking about. Tels had brought that up after Nosy channel went down, and she was basically saying how somebody was trying to contact her and dox Nosy before all this stuff happened, and they wanted to stop Tels from talking about the emails or even bringing any of that stuff up.
Who would be who is that David Johnson?
I mean, allegedly, possibly, somebody told me that that was the rabbit that was sending out those emails,
Oh Jésus Marie Joseph.
but that's allegedly, possibly, what someone had told me.
Okay. Okay. So let's start with let's start with 2020. There. Let's start with 2020.
Oh, okay.
So in 2020, okay, were you interested in Nosy Ho? What do you remember about 2020?
I was already beefing with Nosy by that time, girl.
Oh
We was
wow.
already.
About
I think it was a situation with Toxic Diamond, and it wasn't just Toxic Diamond, it was the whole Jaguar Wright thing, because in my opinion, when
mm-hmm,
Jaguar Wright first came on this sector of YouTube, because they said that Jaguar Wright was already out here, but I can only speak of what my experience was with Jaguar. When
mm-hmm.
Jaguar came on YouTube, she had first came on a YouTuber's name Willie platform, and it was like
Really?
blowing up. He's a YouTuber, but I don't think he's on YouTube anymore. But
Mm-hmm.
she came on his platform and it was popping because, of course, back then, this is Jaguar Wright. Like, you know what I'm saying? A singer on YouTube. Like, why is she on YouTube during COVID? So it was interesting, and he garnered a lot of views. And he was a supporter of Nosy, and they both was kind of cool, I guess. So they started doing panels with Jaguar, him and Nosy and Jaguar Wright. But then after like a week or two, Nosy just started doing the panels with Jaguar by herself. Like,
Behind who?
and she just started doing the panels with Jaguar by herself, meaning that Jaguar wasn't going to other people's channels no more. She would only go to Nosy channel.
Oh, she did the same thing with me.
Yeah, so it was like when she started
Hmm.
doing that, it started crying, creating beefs and all that other
Yeah,
stuff. So
people
I
are
was kind
get
of talking
mad.
about all of that stuff.
They really don't like when you take Jaguar all to yourself in a weird way.
Yeah.
Hello, Gigi. Okay, so that Willie person, he after he brought Jag to Nosy, did he disappear or is he still relevant to the story?
Well, I mean, he was still here, but at some point, I think his channel had got taken and he started back over, but I don't really think he's like on YouTube anymore. So he wasn't really too much in the story, but he is the originator of where Jaguar Wright came from. I mean, Jaguar Wright had came and
Mm,
did the interview on Storm and Rose, what's the name, which blew up on the internet, of course. And
yes,
after that, she then came and she spoke with Willie, because then she did the interview with Tasha K, and that's when Tasha K lost all the subscribers. Everything that Nosy was saying was very true. Tasha K lost thousands of subscribers for the way she talked to Jaguar Wright, and that's when
yo,
Jaguar
that
Wright started.
Iman thing, yo, just to tell,
Yeah,
it's just an anecdote. It's so stupid. But
it was wild.
when
But
I came into the sector, people wanted me to do research on Jag, and they sent me the Tasha K interview.
oh Lord,
I'm like, in what world would that interview make me believe that Jag is not a victim?
Right, because the crazy part about it is once like people started realizing that Jack does be lying, because she do be lying.
Oh, she
Um,
do be lying.
Tasha K wanted, she felt so vindicated, and she boastfully said that. Like I remember that she was like, I told you guys she was lying, and you guys, unsubscribed and this, that, and the third. So she's a very prideful person, Tasha K.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah. So she
You heard
lives
her with
to.
lead attorney? Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was interesting. It was a few people, but yeah, that was very
Mm.
interesting.
Why? Why did you find that interesting?
Because the way she blatantly comes out and she just attacked him like that, and then when she didn't get the response back from him that she thought she was going to get, because she tried to rage bait him and say all those things about him thinking that he would say something back, but he didn't. And I
No,
think that that really was
he
something.
stayed an arrogant prick.
Yeah, like he didn't, and I think that shows so much on his behalf. And even when he showed up to Tasha K comedy show, and they wouldn't let him in, like he always played it like mad cool, But
Oh my
Tasha,
god.
like, yeah, you could tell she waiting on something on him. The moment something happened with that man, you better believe Tasha gonna be the first person to talk about it. Because one thing about Tasha, if you do something, Tasha is gonna get you back. That's for sure. She's definitely gonna get you back.
Oh, the little attorney now has cancer in the bone. Oh, it's done. I will be super nice now about him. I'm never insulting him
Oh my
again.
god. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god. I'm just gonna shut my fuck up now about him.
I'm so
So,
sorry to hear that. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Okay,
Mm.
so okay, end of that parentheses. Let's go back. 2020. Jag comes on Nosey's panel only. She's obsessed with Nosy. What happened then? You are against Nosy of because of
I just didn't like the things she was doing. That was it. I just spoke out about the things that she was doing.
what about the
Um,
Jennifer of thing?
when it came to the Jennifer Huff stuff, I didn't personally have a bet in that fight because
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in victim shaming, but I don't want to say if she was telling the truth or not telling the truth in that situation. I more so was involved because of Nosy Whole Live, Docs, and Black Tea Blog. That's how I got involved in the Jennifer Huff
Oh, because Black Tea
situation.
Blog was against Jennifer of.
Yes, because she was a barb. Yes.
Exactly. So Nosy decided because, and that's what personally I think people should appreciate with my video. I try to show both sides.
Yeah.
Like Nosy ain't, she's not a saint. Like I like
Mm.
her, but she's not a saint.
No, she's an
And she
acquired
will
taste for
dox
sure.
people. Like she will do things that I'm just like, girl.
Yeah, but and I'm not saying like this is right or
Mm.
wrong, but Nosy, is bipolar and she's admitted to that as well. So,
Uh,
I think those when same thing like Jaguar, same thing like Tasha K, all of them have admitted to some type of mental health issue. So I think that, we have to just be
depend on what
mindful of
mental
that.
health, because I'm like, bipolar is not the same as having, I don't know, like anxiety.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. But I believe
Because
that
I'm like,
Nosy Ho
mental
said
health,
bipolar.
they use that a lot against Jag, and I never agreed because I'm just like, mental health is mental health, and as long as you take your pills and you know
Right,
what's
you're
going
okay.
on,
That's right.
you
That's
can
right.
control it. I'm
I agree.
anti-shaming people for their mental health. Like if you
I
have
agree.
like you're bipolar, you have this or that, it doesn't change anything for me.
Right. I agree. I agree with
You
that
know
a
what I
thousand
mean?
percent. I
But
agree
I'm
with
like,
that a
it's
thousand
still
percent.
not the same thing because I'm like, anxiety. Because from what I understand, Jack only claimed the anxiety one. So I don't know if she has anything that is more. You know
Well,
what I
I
mean?
know that in the video, the interview that she did with Tasha K, they talked about mental health. Tasha K brought it up, and
Hmm.
that's why people were saying that. Like Tasha K was the one that was saying the medical records, and she was the one that brought that up, kind of triggering Jaguar, right? It seemed like
Oh, that bitch. I
yeah,
mean, mhm.
it was brought up in that interview because I remember when Tasha K came back afterwards after she lost so many subscribers. That's when Tasha K brought up her own mental health issues.
She better
Yeah,
because she
so
probably looked like she was trying to use mental health against Jack.
that's exactly what it seemed like, and that's why she came
Hmm.
back and said, "No, I have mental health issues as well." Basically,
Doesn't change
now
the
whether
fact that
she was
she
telling the
probably
truth or
was.
not, I don't know.
No, but like Tasha K will shame people who were essayed allegedly, allegedly, allegedly,
Allegedly, allegedly,
allegedly, always allegedly. Okay,
always. Nothing
but
else
she
but
was
allegedly,
saying
guys.
victim, but she was also essayed. So, people, it doesn't mean because you have mental health, doesn't mean you're not gonna try to shame other people.
That's very true. That's very true.
Like
And a lot of people
being
victim.
black doesn't make it so that you like other black people.
That's very true. That's so true. That's so
Like,
true.
or
That's
being
so
a
true.
woman. I've seen so many misogynistic women.
Listen, I
Yo,
mean, I've seen it as well. I mean, Tasha is a prime example of that because she victim
Mhm.
blames a lot, a lot.
Exactly. So for me, I'm like, I don't care what you are. Let me see your action. Like a whole, like I don't know. I know it's gonna be super random, but serial unaliver. Like I don't know. As a woman, I'm obsessed with true crime.
Oh, I love the ID channel.
Okay, there you go. I'm like, yo, Mila. I'm like obsessed with true crime. I never forgot when John Wayne Gacy, a whole serial unaliver,
Mm-hmm.
said that Jeffrey Dahmer was weird. I'm like, motherfucker, what?
Right.
So for me, I'm like, doesn't mean anything. And a serial unaliver will judge another serial
Yes,
unaliver.
yes, they will. Yes, they
I'm like,
will.
humans are weird as fuck. But yeah, no, let's go back to 2020. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, 2020 was because, like Nosy said, Nosy came in around October 2020. That's around the time that I came in,
But
October
you
2020.
got mad at her for the black tea on blog because you were cool with black tea on blog.
Well, I didn't know Black Tea Blog at that moment.
Oh,
No,
okay,
I
okay,
didn't know her
okay.
at that moment.
So you just okay, it's just because you already had a problem with Nosy.
It was because they were doxing a black woman, regardless of what. That's what I
How
spoke
did
up
it
for.
came to your attention?
Because nosy, because I mean, someone sent me the video. Me and my cousins, we nosy. I be in the field. As you see, I'm always in somebody chat. I stay in the field, so I'm always in the field with my cousins. They know one thing about it. Their cousin Cups is in the fields with them. So we was in the field, and my cousin sent me the video
Mm-hmm.
of when she was up on another person's panel, and they were doxing Black Tea
Oh,
Blog, and I watched it, and I actually went up there
oh,
and yeah, I
was
actually
that your
went up
first
there. I was
time?
like, I was just like, yo, you guys are crazy. You doxing this woman, this, that, and the third. And he told me
Was
about
that
it.
your
I
first
had no
time?
idea. Huh?
Was that your first time on panel?
It wasn't my first time on a panel. No, it wasn't my first time on a panel, no. But it was an interesting situation. That's my first time ever getting cursed out and muted and dropped. I was like, oh, okay, girl, okay, okay.
Was that your first interaction with Nosy?
Um, yeah. I mean, well, Nosy wasn't up there with the girl at that point in time.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
The girl had just she was like on Nosy panel and she
Mm-hmm.
was doxing Black Tea Blog on her own channel at that point.
Okay.
But I
Who is
was just
that
watching
girl?
what they were doing. So when I
Mm-hmm.
seen that, I spoke out about it and I was basically saying like, these people are weird, like, and that's how I basically got cool with Black Tea Blog because of that.
Yeah, Annalise is awesome. I love so many true crime content. But yes, wow. Okay, that's when you became cool with Black Tea Blog. But
Yeah.
was that the first time you had was that the first time you got into conflict with Nosy Ho? Like that she came into your radar? Or was it before?
No, the first time was when it was with Sweet Pea Diaries. That's when our
Sweet Pea
first,
Diaries?
yeah.
What happened with Sweet Pea Diaries?
I told you about it the other day that they was doing a video about the lawsuit on Cardi B.
Yeah, but
And
that was before that moment.
no, that was in 2020.
That was in 2020 when they dropped you?
Yeah, so all of that stuff happened in the beginning of between October and December is when that stuff happened.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Because
that
I
all
did saw
happened in
the video
2020.
of them putting up your content, your comment, and then dropping you.
Yeah, that happened in like November or December. That happened in 2020. That was very, very early on when that happened.
Okay, so she said that because Nosy didn't like you. So that means that you had interaction with Nosy before that.
Well, we didn't really have too many interactions. Like I said, I did a video on her and I spelled her name wrong. She came in my
One
comments.
video and she remembered you like that?
I mean, well, yeah, I guess. I mean, People send
So
videos to
petty.
people. Yeah, people be sending videos to people. So I guess, maybe somebody was sending her my videos or something. Because after that, I started noticing how her little mermaids would come over there and they would be like cursing me out. They'd be like, show your face. You jealous of nosy. That's
Oh
like, oh my God, y'all are so
God.
crazy.
You made
They was
one video, it made the woman go, okay, no, I don't like her. And I suppose that exacerbates why you didn't like her too.
Well, okay, so I think what it was that the video that
Hmm.
I specifically made had something to do with a moderator. And this woman was a moderator for Toxic Diamond. Nosy and Toxic Diamond was going at it. And this moderator went up on Nosy's panel, and she was saying some things that wasn't exactly truthful. I'm not gonna call her a liar, but I'm gonna just say something she was saying wasn't exactly truthful, and I know because of course I was watching. I watched Toxic Diamond, and I was watching Nosy Ho Live. I was watching all of them because of course it was COVID. I was watching what was going on in the streets. So when
Yeah,
I
you
made
were
the
bored.
video, huh?
Hmm. You were bored.
Yeah, like I'm at home, I'm making videos. I mean, I always liked YouTube drama, of course, because I was watching it. I seen
You're a
when
mod for Sweet Pea Diaries, Stormy? Tell her to come. Well, if she's ready to have the wrath of Danny. Yes, continue, Cup.
Lloyd.
Sorry.
Yeah, so basically that's when I made a video, and I think that maybe she didn't like the way I made the video. I don't know, but she just basically said I spelled her name wrong. And then after that, I was like, okay. And then, like I said, when the video happened, she clearly said what she said, and they said, "Girl, you got to go." And then that's when I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, now I'm definitely on your ass." Period. And I was. I was. Everything that bitch did, I was like, oh, do you see this? Do you guys see this? And the more I talked about it, when things did happen, people started coming into my panel and they
Yeah,
were talking about the
exactly.
things that she did. And, we were just kicking it and talking about it. Like, because it was
She
like,
was your hyper focus.
yeah, it was like, yeah, we just over here talking about it, kicking shit. And it wasn't just her. I talked about Tasha K. I was talking about Armand. I was talking about all the
Oh wow.
YouTubers. Yeah, I talked
Okay,
about
okay,
all the
okay.
YouTubers, but it was just that she surely was the main focus because she was active on this motherfucker. So
Yeah, she looks active because I can find a lot of her videos, even though it was removed from YouTube. Because I think she has, that's how much video she has. And I think that's how much fans she has because people are like keeping her videos. Like I found the videos on a Russian website. Like how weird.
well, I mean, thank God for that Russian website because clearly they definitely wanted her videos gone. So I'm
Fuck
happy for her
yeah.
though.
Like it's on one with Teddy and the Russian. That's where I can find the.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so that's what happened in 2020. Okay. Did you realize during that time that Tasha K and Nosy were like fighting?
Oh yeah, yeah. I knew that. That's why when I heard the video clip of what she said about the Brandy situation, I remembered that because in the beginning I didn't have a problem with Nosy. I used to be in her comments. Like even when Jaguar
Hmm.
was over there, I wrote in her comments because I was upset with like the homophobic things that Jaguar was saying.
Oh
So
yeah. For a
I was
bisexual woman, she's special.
yeah, I was just like, yeah, she's saying this wild stuff because she was saying like stuff about Armand. So I was like covering all of
Oh,
that stuff basically. Yeah.
so Jack hated Armand.
Yes.
Okay, I bet that is another tangent, but why?
Well, because she just didn't like that her mom was calling her a liar. He was just
Because
saying
she.
that he was just saying
Hmm.
that Jaguar triggered him, and then Jaguar used to be sitting in her garage watching Armand on like the TV in the garage, like on her lives on Instagram, and I used to be recording them, and then I would upload them to YouTube. And she used to always say stuff like, "Yeah, I'm watching you, Armand," with bated breath and saying that he wanted to let somebody like she was just saying crazy stuff about Armand. So
Oh
her and
my
Armand had a beef
god,
very early on.
that's
And
crazy.
basically, she was the one that said that she did the interview with Storm Monroe because she was going to do the interview with Armand. She was going to do an interview with Armand because, like I said, they kept going back and forth. But then
Hmm.
somehow she wound up doing an interview with Storm Monroe. She later came, and that's what she said it on Willie's channel later on, that
Hmm.
she did the interview with Storm Monroe because Tasha K asked her to do the interview, to not do the interview with Armand and do it with Storm Monroe.
Why would she entertain Tasha K?
Because I mean, at that, this was before she actually spoke. Started beefing with Tasha K. Tasha K is a big YouTuber. Who would entertain Tasha K?
Mm,
Something was
interesting.
happening. Jaguar is this. We're not talking about Jaguar now that everybody see in 2026. In
Exactly.
2020, nobody
Mhm.
knew who Jaguar was. We didn't know any of this stuff. We just
Oh,
we just knew that Jaguar was a singer. And she sung with Jay-Z on MTV Live. That's how I knew Jaguar. Okay, so to have her coming on this platform, and she at that time Jaguar was talking about Clive Davis, and Clive Davis was trying to like do something to her. So it seemed
that's
like
what
she
she
was
was
trying.
saying.
Yeah, she was saying that Clive Davis was trying to take her out and stuff.
Yeah,
And
sure.
before it was Jay Z, it was Clive Davis, basically.
So she
She came
went
on
on
here about.
Storm and it went viral.
Yeah, and then she did that interview with Storm and it went viral. And then after that, that's when Tasha K wanted to interview her. And Tasha K, it seemed like what I figured out about that situation, or I pointed out, was that she didn't
Hmm.
like that Storm got all that attention, and
Exactly.
she wanted to discredit Storm, and that's why she brought Jag there to basically trying to expose like all the lies that she basically told on Storm's platform, basically.
No, I don't think it was about discrediting Storm. I think because he was her mentee at that point,
Hmm.
so she gave him Jag because she didn't think Jag was going to be so big. I don't think she expected Jag to go viral.
Yeah, but no, it was definitely about discrediting Storm. I'm gonna say that because
Really?
when Storm did the interview with Jaguar, right? This was a very interesting time. He was Tasha K's mentee, right? But
Mm-hmm.
immediately after, and I have the screenshots that he did that interview with Jaguar, right? Tasha K immediately went to Twitter and said that she was no longer going to be Storm's mentor anymore. That she like basically broke up with Storm on Twitter. Storm had no idea about this. Okay, Storm
What the
then went
fuck?
and he then went and unfollowed Tasha K. But what happened was when Jaguar started spinning out of control, that's when they came back together later on that panel with Chelsea that you played.
Oh, so
Yes,
they
they
had a
wasn't
big beef
talking.
and then they came back.
Then they came back together when Nosy Channel got taken down, and they came up on that panel together. But then they wound up falling out months later again.
Yes.
So yeah. But it ultimately
Ooh.
happened when he did that interview with Jaguar Wright. Tasha K did not like that. That maybe it got so much attention because he got millions of views, and then he cut it up and he then reposted it. He got a lot of money off of that Jaguar Wright interview. A
Yo,
lot. He
that's for
made
sure.
lovely,
That's
lovely
for
off of
sure.
that. Because once again, that was pre-Jag before she was doing all this stuff, so nobody knew. It was like an industry insider, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, it's Jaguar right.
Right. That's exactly what it was like back then. It was like, oh my God, Jaguar Wright is here telling us that Clive Davis did this. Oh my God.
Exactly. And
So it was
Armand Wigan,
interesting.
before that interview, she was supposed to do the interview with him, but then she curved him for Storm.
She went with Storm. So basically, Jaguar Wright started, like I said, doing those videos on mine. She wasn't talking about Storm. She
Yo,
was do
Cups,
what?
we are gonna come back to not tomorrow because I need to prepare for my lawsuit, but
Right.
in 2 days because my phone is at 2% and it's
Girl,
gonna
mine's is at
die.
two too. Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, my phone is dying. Okay.
Mine too, girl. I'm like, listen, I
Like
was
I
on.
just charge it and I'm like, I am so scared. I see 2%.
Right, it's going down. Well, all right, yeah,
So
we'll catch up later.
yeah,
We'll
we
get back
will
into
because
it.
wow, we are only in 2020,
We
guys.
still in 2020.
So love you all. See you all Wednesday after my trial.
Period. And good luck, girl. Good luck.
Thank you,
Later,
thank you,
y'all.
thank you. Bye, guys.